Andy, you've spoke about grit and determination. It was there in abundance tonight.
Just goes to show, isn't it? As you say, if you show that and you show resilience and you're willing to work hard individually and collectively, you get your rewards. We've said that from minute one, whether that's win, lose or draw. My message will always be, if you get that, you'll get your rewards in the end. And tonight we did. I thought it was fully deserved. I thought we came to a difficult place against a really strong team. And they stuck together. And more importantly, they showed some real quality as well. They were brave in possession. Some of our play in the second half was a joy to watch. I was really pleased watching them. I actually enjoyed watching them, and that's great from the sideline. The willingness to take it in difficult areas and combine and work the other side. As you say, I've got to give all of them credit, and that's not just the starters. That's the one that came on, the ones that travelled. It was a team collective to support each other, and that's how you get results.
What was the most pleasing aspect of the performance?
When they had spells, when they had momentum, we stuck together. We rode that storm, which is something that we haven't been doing, in all fairness. And like I've always said, they're small details in games. It doesn't change just because we've come out on the winning side. They are small details, and if you get them right, you've got more chance of winning. And today we did, as you say, when they did put balls in the box, we defended them really well individually and collectively. If somebody slipped over, your teammate was there. We made 2v1s 4, not leaving our teammates isolated. All them things go hand in hand with winning games. It's no rocket science, and if you do it more consistently, you've got more chance of winning. Of course, you're not going to win every game, like I've always said, and I've said that whether we've won, drawn or lost. Like I've always been honest with you guys. There's been some really good stuff in the last few games as well. It's always difficult for me to come and say that when we've not won, because that's what it's about. But today, I thought it was the most complete performance we've had in a few weeks.
Something off the training ground as well with the set piece. Everyone sandwiched together in the 6-yard box. It worked a treat, but what was the thinking?
Yeah, that's something that we work extremely hard on. Baz, the goalie coach, does a lot of work on that. As you say, there's meetings, we do it on the pitch. And again, they're one of the things, if you keep doing it and you keep trying and believing in it, it hasn't come off for us lately. I mean, we had some great opportunities on Sunday from corners. Now we score, we're talking about it, we didn't really talk about it on Sunday, but again, they're the consistent messages we give them. Today, we got the rewards, and we can, as you say, the boys can take pleasure in that, because I'm delighted for them, because that'll give them loads of confidence.
And the goals that followed that opener, I mean, how pleased are you for both of them? 18 months for Greg Docherty, Regan Slater 2 years since he last scored, and both of them were absolute thumpers.
Yeah, absolutely, Dal.
You would have been proud of him.
Absolutely, I wouldn't have scored, I couldn't have reached from there. But Doc's got that in his locker. We see it in training, both left foot, right foot. Technically, he can't strike a ball extremely clean. And as you say, it was a good little bit of play. We got it out. It's a good ball to him. It's a great first touch, and bang, as you say, it's a fun. And luckily, I was right behind it. Great strike from him. I'm delighted for him, because it's been difficult for people like Doc. They haven't always played. They've come on, and as you said, that just goes again. It's the other message that, again, when you're not playing, what you're going to do, you're going to sit and sulk in a corner. You're going to actually graft and have that determination to go, I'm going to keep working hard. And again, that's not luck. That's because he does all of them things and he gets his reward. And that's a great message from us guys, to say that, look, you keep working hard, you'll get your rewards at some point, and he fully deserved that, so I'm delighted for him.
He must have been proud of Jacob Greaves playing in the left-back position, not necessarily his first position as we've seen, and you got Brandon Fleming to come on, and Jacob was playing so well, Brandon stayed further up the pitch.
Absolutely, yeah. We actually said first half, we actually thought he could have got forward more. Again, that's maybe the mentality of his sort of centre-half position, but second half, he was a marauding left-back. And that's what we said at half-time. Take the handbrake off you go. Go and see if their wide player wants to come and track you. More often than not, they don't. And I thought second half he was absolutely excellent. And it just goes to show when he can play there. We've all seen that today. And as you say, it's not fair to single one out, because I thought as a group today they were excellent to a man.
Cyrus, thank you very much for your time. Must be delighted with that.
Yeah, I think it was a good performance. I think it's one of the best ones we've had in recent weeks. I think everyone was up for it, and we showed what we're capable of. I think obviously with results and things not going our way, confidence can be low. And after the last game, there was a few home truths that were said, and I think the lads showed a great reaction tonight. Even when they conceded, we always looked like the better team. And I think in recent weeks we've let our heads drop when things have gone wrong, and that's the nature of football. Sometimes when confidence is low, things don't go your way and mistakes happen. But we showed a different side tonight that we're. Like I said, we haven't shown in recent weeks, and we stood up to the task, and I think no one can argue that we deserve the 3 points.
I asked Andy this, but from a player's point of view, what was the most pleasing aspect of the game?
I think we controlled the game really well. We kept the ball when we needed to. We played forward when we needed to, and credit to the lads. We worked hard, and we haven't done that in recent weeks. The lads that started tonight, they worked hard and they ran for each other. We covered, and there wasn't many times where we got counter-attacked, and we picked up the second balls, and we showed that fight. And like I said, we haven't shown that in recent weeks. And in each to every one we done well, and Doc's got a great finish, and we went on from there. And like I said, I think only one team was ever in control. But now this game's gone. We have to look forward to Saturday, and we have to build on this now. And we should have built on the Wigan performance, but we didn't. And today we have to build on this now and look forward to Saturday and put things right again.
You mentioned there about winning the second balls. I don't think some people might not see just how important that aspect is in a game of football. It goes sometimes unnoticed, but winning lots of percentages tonight in the midfield especially.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone has been coming and talking about the defence, but there's only so much defending we can do at times when we're not defending from the front good enough. We're letting balls come in and we're being attacked. Then in the recent games, you can see that when we get the ball wide and they're doubling up on us, and we weren't doing that. And it was tough. But tonight we showed that. And when the ball went forward, everyone got back. We picked up the second balls, and the basics have to be done right in this league. And if you don't work hard enough, and no matter how much talent was in the team, if you don't match up with work rate and energy and do the basics right, then you get swarmed in this league. And because there's so many good teams that have a DNA, they have an identity, and when things are going right, they can fall back on that. And I think we've lacked that in recent weeks. We haven't showed that, but tonight we showed identity, we showed character, and that's all that people want to see is the character. And like I said, we have to build on that. We got the goals, and we just need a clean sheet now, I think, and that will put the confidence right up.
Is that just the one thing missing now, especially from a defender's point of view?
Yeah, definitely. It was a bad goal to concede, really. I think that was the only time they picked up a second ball, really, in the midfield, and we got punished. It was a late runner into the box. Credit to the lad. It's a great finish, but like I said, we showed character. We didn't let our heads drop in recent weeks. We have let that affect us, and we showed tonight that we have the character, we have the capability to do it. And like I said, we have a lot of talent in this team, and credit to Dawson, the staff. They've got the boys going, and like I said, after the last game, there was some both truths said, and the boys have responded fantastically. And each and every one of us tonight showed that we're leaders in different ways.
And you're a rather experienced Championship player, and Rotherham playing a very specific style in when they always pop up into the Championship. So do you feel you can give plenty of advice to maybe some of the players who are still maybe potentially gelling in or have a little bit less experience at this league? Yeah, definitely. I think for me it's obviously been tough when I've not been here long enough, and sometimes you don't obviously know how people are going to react. And there was, like I said, I spoke to the lads after the game the other night and just said it's the nature of the league. We have to show confidence, and these happen, and in this league things change quickly. You pick up one result, you pick up two, and then all of a sudden the table looks different. We showed that even in losing a few games. If you look at the table, there's not really much between the thing, and I think Blackburn have lost more than Coventry, who are bottom of the table. So that just shows what this league's like. And each and every one of us, no matter my experience, there's other people out here, the young lads that experience, but each and every single one of us has to be leaders, and we have to fight for each other. And we have to, like I said, we have to match our talent with the work rate, and we showed that tonight, and we have to build on that. We can't let tonight pass us by. We have to show Saturday that we're going to go to Rotherham and we're gonna mark our stamp on the game. I think in the last few games, I think the other teams, they probably haven't realised, they haven't been in for a game. But I think tonight Blackpool, they knew they were in for a game. We showed that throughout, and I don't think we ever looked worried.